cloning your voice with AI. A lot easier than you might think. Is it really easy and accessible to clone your voice or someone else's voice with AI? Yeah. Should this be regulated? Probably. Is it regulated? No. Voice fraud scams company out of $243,000. Very oddly specific. Criminals used AI to impersonate the CEO's voice and it worked. Now, said these criminals used vishing, which is short for voice phishing. So vishing is when you clone someone's voice and make it say stuff with AI. So apparently these guys, they cloned this bank's CEO's voice and they got some moolah. Moolah stands for money. As using commercially available AI software, the criminals created a voice so similar to the boss of the German parent company of the firm that the UK employees did not notice a difference. The criminals instructed the UK chief executive to immediately transfer $243,000 to a Hungarian supplier, adding that the funds would be reimbursed right away. The UK executive transferred the money as directed, and the criminals quickly moved the money from the Hungarian account to Mexico and other locations. But apparently, they tried to do it again, but he did not fall for it for a second time. Fell for it once, though. Also, $243,000, that's oddly specific. Anyway, now I've personally heard stories, I don't know if this is true, this is just word of mouth, that someone would clone someone's son or daughter's voice and then call the parents, call the grandparents, and be like, hey, I'm in jail. You need to send me this money to bail me out. And then they would send them the money and then get scammed because they're preying on the parents' or grandparents' emotions to evoke a sense of urgency for them to transfer the money. Which, super not cool. Not cool to scam people. Which, I was right, more examples, as you can see here, virtual kidnapping. An Arizona woman was left shaken after she received a phone call from an unknown person threatening to harm her child if she did not dole out thousands of dollars. The scammer cloned her daughter's voice to make it sound like she was abducted and crying for help. And grandparent scams. The elderly are being increasingly targeted with what is known as a grandparent fraud, in which people receive unexpected calls from a grandchild claiming to be stuck in a family emergency, accident, jail, lost wallet, help traveling abroad, begging to have money sent immediately. Which, today, we have one of those models, a good old voice cloner. This voice cloner is called StyleTTS 2, towards human-level text-to-speech through style diffusion and adversarial training with large speech language models. And here are the contributors. Shout out you guys. Now, StyleTTS 2 differs from its predecessor, 2 versus 1, by modeling styles as a latent random variable through diffusion models to generate the most suitable style for the text without requiring reference speech, achieving efficient latent diffusion while benefiting from the diverse speech synthesis offered by diffusion models. Furthermore, we employ large pre-trained SLMs, such as WAV-LM, as discriminators with our novel, differentiable duration modeling for end-to-end training, resulting in improved speech naturalness. Which, I'll be honest, I only know what some of that means. I'm not too well-versed in AI, which I need to get well-versed in. Anyway, and then here we have their GitHub, little abstract. You have the paper, audio samples, and the online demo, Hugging Face. Thank Fakery Bakery for the wonderful online demo. Go off, Fakery Bakery. I love that. Anyway, so what they did, training in inference demo code for single speaker models, test training code for multi-speaker models, finish demo code for multi-speaker model, and upload pre-trained models, add a fine-tuning script for new speakers with the base pre-trained multi-speaker models, 6 DDP accelerator for train_second.py. I've tried everything I could to fix this, but had no success, so if you're willing to help, please see number 7. Number 7? Extremely weird DDP issue for train_second.py. So if any of you watching and can help, I don't know how you get in contact with this guy, but if any of you guys can help, this is the GitHub, which I definitely can't help. So here we have audio samples from StyleTTS 2 towards human-level text-to-speech through style diffusion and adversarial training with large speech language models. So, we have different comparisons of language models, I believe. So we have StyleTTS2, JETS, VITS, and then the original StyleTTS. So let's compare StyleTTS.
In this paper, we present StyleTTS2, a text-to-speech model that leverages style diffusion.
Then StyleTTS2.
In this paper, we present StyleTTS2, a text-to-speech model that leverages style diffusion and
So StyleTTS2 sounds a little bit more human than StyleTTS. Let's see, JETS.
In this paper, we present StyleTTS2, a text-to-speech model that leverages style diffusion and
Which, that sounds extremely robotic. And VITS.
In this paper, we present StyleTTS2, a text-to-speech model that leverages style diffusion and
Which, they all sound robotic, but I guess StyleTTS2 sounds less robotic. And if you're someone who doesn't really know what AI sounds like, you probably could be vished. And then we have speaker's emotion maintenance. We have to reduce the number of plastic bags. So we have the reference voice, which is the human voice saying something, and then we have the different language models spitting out, we have to reduce the number of plastic bags. So we have anger.
Face was against his breast.
Which, weird, but okay. Then we have StyleTTS2.
We have to reduce the number of plastic bags.
Which sounds like a cartoon grandma and does not necessarily sound like him. Then we have volley.
We have to reduce the number of plastic bags.
Which sounds like you're on Broadway, very theater acting there. Then we have disgusted. This is the human voice.
Map, she said.
Who is acting anyway? The StyleTTS2.
We have to reduce the number of plastic bags.
Then volley.
We have to reduce the number of plastic bags.
Which that one kind of sounds like they're being held hostage. But besides the point, as you can see, AI not that good at replicating human emotion. Maybe we'll get there one day. Now, onto the actual voice cloning, which I have my friend's voice. He so generously donated his voice for science. So let's clone his voice and make him say things. So we are at spaces. Mr. Fake Name, boom. We have F5TTS and E2TTS, a fairy tailer that fakes fluent and faithful speech. So we'll do that one. That sounds like it'll be more natural just based on that description. So we're dropping audio here. So you just drop an audio file, have my friend's audio file, and this is just him saying something.
Lorem ipsum has been the industry's standard dummy text ever since the 1500s, when an unknown printer took a galley of type and scrambled it to make a type specimen book.
Which is kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet for me too, but that is just him saying a little prompt. Then text to generate, we have the B movie script, of course. So synthesize, and it is synthesizing. And now this will be my friend saying the B movie script via AI.
Text-to-speech synthesis scripts can be a movie by Jerry Seinfeld, an hour to hours, a black screen with text. The sound of buzzing bees can be heard in according to all known laws of aviation. True, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Try. Level text to speech synthesis. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. True, Kriega, the bee, of course, flies anyway. Crew, because what humans think is impossible. Bear, Terry, Benes, a calorie gummy. A berry is picking out a shirt. Yellow, yellow, black. Yellow, black. Level text to speech synthesis. Yellow, black, true, black, and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Let's shake it on. Jenny, bow, berry, breakfast is ready. Barrow coming. True, hang on a second. A berry uses his antenna like a phone.
So, yellow, black, ooh, black and yellow. And I know that by heart. But as you can see, some emotion in there. There's some emotion. You can see the spectrogram. I have no idea what this means. If someone knows what this means, explain it in the comments. But we have this. Let's generate some other text. Let's do something more simple with less breaks. So I typed out, I was walking down the street and saw a dog. Oh my, I'm now angry and speed running down the street. So I want to see if it captures the emotion. So let's synthesize.
Speech synthesis. I was walking down and saw a dog. Oh my, I am now angry and speed running RGHHH.
Let's do that again.
To speech synthesis. I was walking down and saw a dog. Oh my, I am now angry and speed running RGHHH.
Can we slow it down? Let's try 0.5.
To speech synthesis, I was walking down and saw a dog. Oh my, I am now angry and speed running RGHHH.
So, as we just now learned, doesn't sound the most natural. Maybe it's just the recording, but the sample audio did sound a lot better. Anyway, so for this voice cloning, say we have the attacker on the phone, we have it up to the mic, the attacker's like, hey, I need $10,000, which would be the AI. Then this voice call comes through. She's like, oh, I'm going to give you $10,000. My son is in jail. And then you just keep talking. So we have voice chat. Let's record something. Can you repeat what I say and then pretend to be a character?
Sure, go ahead and say what you need to say, and I'll repeat it while pretending to be another character, if you'd like.
So let's do a scenario. He needs to be bailed out of jail. So, can you pretend like you are calling someone from jail and need to get bailed out for $10,000? My prompt is, can you pretend to be a character you are calling your friend Jerry and need to get bailed out of jail for $10,000? Send.
Jerry, I really need you to bail me out of this mess. I owe a huge sum, 10 valented bucks. Can you help?
Oop, that sounds robotic. Anyway, now, if I had the phone, I would be the one responding. So let's say, yes, what do you need me to do? How do I get $10,000 to you right now? And it's thinking.
Hey, Jerry. Thanks for asking. To get the money to me quickly, we could arrange a wire transfer, or I can set up a drop off at a secure location. Just let me know your preference, and we can figure something out.
I'm wiring the money to you right now. Let me know when you have it. And get bailed out of jail. I don't know. Let's see.
Got it, Jerry. The money has been received. I'll head to the jail as soon as possible. Thanks for the quick action.
I'll head to the jail. You're already in jail. Anyway, so as you can see, that AI maybe would fool a grandma or someone who doesn't know, but to the people watching, I'm sure you can tell it's not very accurate and kind of strange. Now we're back here. We have some more voices on my friend's version of this. We have Hermione. Ooh, Joe Rogan. Wait, let's try Hermione. Let's see.
Whenever I got stuck, I would always be going to him, how should I do it? Just tell me what to do. And he'd go, no, you've got to do it yourself. It's got to come from you.
Interesting. Text to generate. No, you can't. There must be another way. Sorcerer's Stone. Anyway, synthesize.
You can't. There must be another way.
Oop, that doesn't really sound like Hermione. Jack Sparrow, Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, Mark Zuckerberg, Morgan Freeman, Patrick Bateman, Sean Bean, Tucker Carlson, different languages. Let's try Joe Rogan.
Now, these people that live this life, they have something they're working towards? Do they have an idea that they're working towards?
Synthesize that text.
You can't. There must be another way.
Oh, text to generate, dot text, synthesize.
It's got to come from you. According to all known laws of aviation, true, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. True, its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, true, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Bear our bins picking out a pins, Barry's out a shirt. Black and yellow? Let's shake it up a little. Jam, Binson, and Barry. Breakfast is ready. Bow, come and hang on a second. A Barry uses intent like a phone. Hello. ADMFLIMN.
Nice. Not very accurate to Joe Rogan. It kind of sounds like Joe Rogan, but again, could maybe trick someone who doesn't know. Maybe. There's probably better models out there, but it does the job. It clones a voice. Anyways, that was a little voice cloning demo. Could be used maliciously for vishing, as we just saw with the chat prompt. So, hope you guys got something out of that. Make sure to like, subscribe, punch the like button in the face, punch the subscribe button in the face, notification bell in the face, and I will see you guys in the next video.